Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high.
I'm Travis, this is my 2003 WRX. We're here getting her tuned today. Don't know to what, but we'll figure it out.
What channel are you on?
Tree Man TV, motherfucker.
There it is. So what's going on with the map?
This is a very aggressive map.
Would you say it was professionally tuned?
No.
No? Anybody watching the video that can know what the numbers mean, you win. So what's it, trying to pull 20 to red line, you said?
Yeah.
What would be ideally trying to be doing?
Well, usually for a turbo that small, you can taper it off. You can pull 20 from 2,500 probably to somewhere 5 grand.
Okay.
But you want it tapering off.
From like 5 to red line?
Yeah, it don't make sense to want peak boost at red line.
Yeah, you don't want to
else.
hold peak boost all the way
No.
through. It doesn't.
But not only that, this fuel map is just fucking disaster waiting to happen. Unless they had a wideband and he had to lean it out that much, running 12 to 1 on 20 psi.
Oh wow.
That's insane.
That sounds insane.
I mean,
20 to 1 air fuel ratio?
12 to 1.
Oh, 12 to 1. That's what it was.
Running 12 to 1 at 20 psi to redline.
That's lean.
That's really lean for a boosted car. You can do it, but you're playing with fire. And that 3-port is just working all to hell, which makes no sense. Essentially, what happens to a turbo when not properly fitted or undersized for what it's trying to or what it's supposed to do, turns into a blow dryer.
Oh shit.
This guy trying to push 20 psi from like 4,000 all the way to redline is just insane for the most part. Especially,
that don't sound right at
no,
all, even for basic.
It really isn't. You should be tapering it off. Your car does your car buck when it gets at the high RPM?
Yeah, 2 grand is rowdy.
Yeah, it just starts
Second gear is
like
rowdy.
it's trying to go, but it's just not laggy,
like
but
4th gear. It almost was like
Lurchy almost.
old cut that it would do. Like I'd be trying, and it would just kind of like
yeah,
eh.
I could see that. Yeah, this is where you just call the guy and tell him his engineer buddy's an idiot.
I never expected him to be smart. I was just like, yeah, we'll see what kind of tune you have on here. 20 pounds at 300. It's like, fuck.
Yeah, that just.
Alright, so what happened? You gotta explain what happened.
Who, me or him?
One of you.
Whoever tuned this thing was from Cape Junction and smoking that good crack.
Yeah?
Because it's all over the place.
It was set with the
that-
world's most aggressive tune, and
Stage 5 kill tune.
the computer wasn't able to change it, so we'll have to do that another day.
Drive like an old man.
Right? That's what happened? The computer wasn't able to retune it?
Well, not a matter of retuning. It could retune it, but I wanted to see actually what the car was doing, like what it already learned, where the knock was, because I can tell by the tune and by what he was telling me that it wasn't making the power, it was bucking, it was hesitating, it's doing this, it's doing that. By him telling me that and then looking at the tune, it's trying to reach unfathomable numbers with what's on there versus the car. So it's a good car, it's just whoever this person's engineer, don't know what his degree in engineering was, hopefully not mechanical engineering or car engineering, heaven help us, just they weren't obtainable. 20 psi at almost 7,000 RPM with the stock downpipe and running a Grimspeed 3-port boost controller at 90%, it way out of range, just so far out of range it's not even funny.
And then over here with the T-WRX today, we got to get down up in there and change out the spark plugs with I hope the car's unlocked so I can show you. Yeah, it is. Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. NGK Iridium. We're putting 4 of those bad boys into there today. Alright, so we got the old coils out and time to get the old spark plugs out. You can see they're hiding down there. Let's see if I can zoom and enhance. Not much enhancement. And we're going to be replacing them with NGK Iridium spark plugs. OG. That way we get the best ignition. Right, Uncle?
Spark.
Spark.
Ooh. Spark is very detrimental to your car.
What happens if it doesn't spark?
You're going to have some issues. Call a misfire.
Oh. Ask Joe.
Joe knows all kinds of misfires.
Alright, so you can see here the very little amount of room you have to get your tools onto the spark plug. And it's got to come out this way too. So eventually once it's loose enough, I should be able to hand thread it. Oh, that's not what you want though. Oh, it's almost there. This is the downfall to the boxer motor, you could argue. Because if it was an inline 4, they'd all be at the top, right?
Correct. Did you see when you were driving to my house? Did you look right?
When?
On the main street over there that you come up? There's an Evo over there. Looks like someone either is getting ready to rebuild or do something with.
What kind of Evo?
Looks like an 8 or 9. They have it partially covered, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Was it the same house that they had like the crashed one for a while?
The crashed STI?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's cool.
That STI got fixed, though.
Did it?
Yeah. They must know someone that does body work.
It's on like the last like 3 threads and tightening up again.
15 and a half.
Ta-da! 3rd time's the charm. Finally got her out of there. 1 more left. It doesn't look like a lot of room in there.
No, but you know, that's what proper tooling and knowing the tricks and stuff like that helps.
The tricks of the trade. Alright, so we got the new spark plugs in. What's the next step? Do we tune it? Can we tune it at all with the computer down?
I don't know if the computer's down. Tuning wise, yeah, we can see if it'll actually work. Just make sure your engine bay's clean. Don't want tools in there.
That's true. We want that though, right? That Evo? Can we have it? Where do we go to get it?
It is in... I don't know where it's at actually. Let's see.
Portland? I want to say somewhere up there.
He's a smart guy that doesn't put where he's at.
Nice.
It looks like it's in Vancouver.
I was gonna say it pops up on the Portland Craigslist,
So
so.
it's right over the border.
Alright, well, we'll either go get lunch or we'll tune this thing. One of the two. Alright, so, new spark plugs are in. The computer's working properly now. We're gonna go do our first couple of pulls and see if we can make some more boost than normal. Should we be able to make any more boost with bigger injectors and fresh spark plugs?
It's going to run a lot better in general. We want to make sure there's no hiccups. Process of elimination just in case something does happen.
We want to make sure it's cleared to run more power before just adding more power?
Exactly.
Okay. Otherwise, you just add power and break stuff and realize you weren't ready?
Yeah, kind of like letting apprentices
Tune your
car at 20 psi from 4,000 RPMs to 7,000 with a stock downpipe.
Does this mean that I can start tuning people's cars then?
Yes.
Awesome.
You should start already. You have to turn here.
Right here?
Yeah. Oh, right where he's turning. So just go from 1st to 3rd. Don't stay out of it. Drop down, drop down, drop down to give him some room.
Let me know.
Go ahead.
shaking's great, right?
Always.
That's the shaking I've been referring to, by the way.
That's probably your brakes.
Brakes, not steering rack?
Yeah, you notice how you hit it, when you hit your brakes, you just
Yeah.
felt a giant wobble?
Yeah. Why did that look like it didn't capture anything?
Because it didn't, and I don't know why.
So what happened on our tuning run?
Computer issues again.
More computer issues? We got one like half graph.
Yeah, we got a partial graph, some partial information.
Nothing really useful though.
We know it's running, right?
That's true.
That's useful.
But we already knew that. Should have already been running right. So what, we'll get tunes on both those cars, I guess, next episode?
Oh, we'll try. We'll see.
See if we can fix the cancer that the computer got over there.
Yeah, let's fix the something.
It might just be a whole new laptop.
Maybe.